Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I want us to do a quick sequence to help build strength in those inner thigh muscles right here. These inner thigh muscles, they are so neglected and we really probably should do more strength in them, so that's what I want to work on today. So let's get started. To begin, come onto all fours. And I just want to do a little exercise to bring awareness to the inner thigh area. So knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. Draw the tailbone down, engage the belly, and take the right foot back out straight behind you. And really engage and push through the back heel, and then kind of pull the pinky toe towards the mat. Now when you pull the pinky toe towards the mat, do you feel your inner thigh pull up towards the ceiling? That's kind of the awareness we're looking for in the inner thigh. It's taken me a long time to gain awareness in that particular muscle, so no worries if you're not quite catching it, but just know that when we make our leg stick straight and we super engage the muscles and we pull our thigh bone up, then we're engaging through those muscles. So go ahead and take the left, keep that right leg out, take the left arm in front of you. Breathe here for a couple breaths. Good. Now switch sides. Bring that down. Take the left foot out, back, right hand front. Pull the shoulder blades down and back. Make that thigh bone super straight. Push through the back heel. Kind of take the pinky toes down a little bit towards the mat. Feel that inner thigh lift up towards the ceiling. 3 breaths. Good. Bring it back down to the mat. Curl the toes under and take it back, downward facing dog. Take a moment. Walk your dog, bending through one knee and then the other. Send the tailbone to the sky. Engage the biceps. Try and pull them towards your ears. Find stillness. And on your next inhale, rock forward to plank. Shoulders come over wrists. Push back through the back heels. Legs are stick straight. Exhale, use the core and press it back. Downward facing dog. 2 more times. Inhale to plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Good. Now I want you to take the left leg up to the sky. Stack the hips. Now bring the left foot through between the hands. Drop the right knee. Come into your low lunge. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Make sure your hip points are both pointing forward. Knee is over ankle. Good. Now bring your hands to your hip. We're going to do some pulses here. Just some little pulses. We're just lifting up through that thigh, engaging the thighs, pulling them together. Just up, lifting up and up. Good. Keep going. Little pulses. Core is engaged so that we're not collapsing down in the hips. Little pulses, little pulses. These micro movements do a whole lot for our muscles. Okay, now bring the hands to the mat, curl the right toes under, lift the right leg into your high lunge. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, bend the back leg, little pulses. Little pulses. Oh, is it burning already? Little pulses. We're not here nearly as long. Little pulses, keep going. Remember to breathe. Good. Now, listen carefully. I want you to just hop that back foot in a little bit. Straighten, bring the foot to the mat. Straighten the front leg. Inhale, both the hips are pointing forward. Arms up, long spine. Exhale, fold over your leg. If you need to bring the back foot in a little bit closer, please do. Inhale, find length. Exhale, fold. Great stretch for that front thigh and hamstring. All right, good. Inhale, bring the arms up. And then exhale, just turn your toes out so you're facing the side of your mat. And you're gonna take your legs out a little bit more than hip width distance. Your toes are gonna point out, your heels are gonna point in. And then we're gonna drop down into our goddess pose. So we bring the seat down, bent at the knees. Now, you can either have your cactus arms out, hands on hips, hands at prayer, wherever you're more comfortable. And then we're going to do little pulses. You guessed it, little pulses. Killer, little pulses. We're just keep moving down. Whew. Keep going. Keep going. Little pulses. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Straighten the legs. Bring the arms up. Exhale. Fold forward. So kind of shift the feet so that the toes are a little more inward. Heels out. And fold over. Oh, that feels good. Whew, for a short amount of time, sure created a burn. All right, inhale, lift halfway, and then bring yourself the rest of the way up to stand, and then take the left foot to the back of the mat. So we're kind of just turning around, facing the opposite end of the mat. Bring the hands to frame the foot, curl the back toes under, press back, downward facing dog. And now your choice here to flow through a vinyasa or stay in down dog. We'll all meet in downward facing dog. All right, good job. Now we're ready to do the other side. Inhale, take the right leg up, stack the hips, bend the knee, stack the hips. Both hands still on the mat, shoulders square. Now, bring the right foot through between the hands, drop the left knee. Our low lunge pulses. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hands on the hips, little pulses. Both hips are pointing forward. Thighs are energetically drawing towards each other, little pulses. So we're stretching as we're strengthening here. Keep going. Such a small movement, but it's doing so much. Remember to breathe. Okay, last 10. Bring the hands to the mat, curl the back toes under, lift the leg, come into your high lunge. Now, hands on the hips, bend that back knee, little pulses. Whew. Keep pulsing down. Little pulses, little pulses. Such a small movement. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten that front leg. Hop that back foot in. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, fold over the front leg. If you need to bring the back foot in a little bit more, please do. Inhale, find length in the spine. Exhale, fold. Couple breaths here. Keep the hips square, so if you feel your left hip pulling back, draw it forward, send the right hip back. Shoulders relaxed. Not crowding the ears. Good. Now inhale, come up. Rotate the feet out to the side. Come back into our goddess. So sink down, squat down, toes are out, heels are in. Cactus arms, prayer, hands on hips, what have you. And pulse. Little pulses. Keep going. Really small movement. We're never really coming up. We're just going down. All right, last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, straighten the legs, take the arms up. Switch the position of the feet, turn the toes in, heels out. Exhale, fold. Whew. Find your breath again. That was a lot of work we just did. All right. Inhale, come up slowly. Take the left toes to the front of the mat. Turn the right toes. And then kind of bend into that front knee, come back into your lunge. Bring the hands down to the mat. We're going to do a really nice stretch. So if you need to shimmy the back foot back some, go ahead. Take the left foot to the outside of the left hand. So your left toes are on the outside of the mat, the heels on the inside, and then sink the hips down for our lizard. So you can stay with the leg, the back leg raised. You can drop the knee and come into it this way. You can stay on the hands. You can come down to your forearms. You can collapse the knee outward. Do whatever feels good for you. Really open up the hips. Stretch out that inner thigh. Stretch out the right hip. Just breathe here. Rock back and forth if it feels good. Okay, good. Now curl those back toes under, come back onto the hands. If you were on your forearms, lift the leg, take the left leg to meet the right, push it back, downward facing dog. Very nice. Now inhale, look forward, and then step the right foot outside the right hand so your toes are off the mat, your heels on the mat. If you want to keep the left leg lifted, by all means do. Otherwise, drop the left knee. Let the right knee fall out. Stay on your hands if that's what feels good, or come down to your forearms. If the inside of the right foot lifts off the mat, that's okay. Sink the hips down, breathe here. Maybe rock back and forth. Do what feels good for you. Good. Come back up onto your hands. Curl those back toes under, lift the leg, bring the right foot to meet the left, and push back, downward facing dog. Bend the knees, send the hips up, keep the biceps in line with the ears, fingertips spread wide. 2 breaths here. Drop the knees to the mat and come to sit. One more really good stretch. We're going to come to face the side of our mat. We're going to take the legs out long to the sides. Keep our feet flexed. So we're going to come to a wide-legged forward fold. We're going to inhale, bring the arms up, find length, then exhale, fold. Remember to keep those feet flexed, slight bend in the knees maybe. Toes are pointing towards your face, and you don't have to come down far if you don't need to. Just come as far down as feels good for you. So for me, this is the perfect place to stretch at. I love this stretch. Feels so good. Stretches out those inner thighs. Inhale, find length. Exhale, fold. And even in this pose, you know, the legs aren't totally relaxed. There's still a lot of engagement going on. We're getting a great stretch in the legs, but the thighs are still engaged, kneecaps are pulling up, feet are super engaged, toes are flexed. So we're always strengthening as we're lengthening. All right, inhale, come on up. Exhale, take the hands under the knees and pull the legs in. Come to your comfortable seat. Sit up tall, spine. Crown of the head is lengthening. Take a deep breath in, take the arms down, around, and up. Exhale, take the arms back down. One more time. Inhale the arms down, around, and up. Exhale the hands down through heart center. Dip the chin. Namaste. Whew. All right. I hope that you guys got a good little thigh workout there. I hope your thighs are on fire and you got a good stretch. And I'm so glad that you came here to practice with me. If you like the video, hit like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.